Welcome back to episode 68 of Defeating Weekly. Yes, I am your host, Craig Olson. Thank you for checking out this week's episode. As always, if you have missed any of the previous episodes, please check back on my YouTube and Spotify channels to be able to get caught up on any previous episodes of Defeating Weekly. This week, we are in part 7 of our 15-week series based off my book, Defeating the Unbeatable. Once again, if you have not received a book from me, please contact me and we'll get that order taken care of. Now, as in previous weeks, I'm slowly going through week by week to each chapter of my book, just trying to give us a little more in-depth and application to our everyday lives versus the big struggles such as going through cancer. This week's episode is focused on fans, and not the fans that you cool down with like we're trying to do around here lately. So being a fan is different for everyone. There are many different types of fans. You have the diehard fans that dress up for all the games, go crazy. They don't miss a game no matter what the situation. You hear of fans that miss the birth of their firstborn because they were at games. Those are the diehard fans. Maybe that's a little extreme, but you get the idea. Then there's the fans that go to most games and cheer the team on and are committed, but they don't go over the top. They might have a shirt or a jersey they wear, but they don't face paint. They're not screaming and yelling all the time. They are there enjoying rooting their team on, but not going over the top. Then there are the average fans who will root for the team if they happen to come across the game. They call themselves fans of the game and team and will occasionally go to games, but they're not like diehard. And then finally, there's those that say they are fans, but have no real clue about the team, just say that they are a fan of the team. Those are the ones that maybe hear that it's their local team, so they root for them, but they don't really know much about them. Now, each fan has its purpose and helps to create this entire fan base. In the same way, our lives, we have a fan base for ourselves. Each of us has those people that fits these various levels of fandom. Some of us may have large numbers of the different levels and some may have smaller. It just kind of depends on the situation. Maybe in different moments of our lives, we feel like we don't have those diehard fans. That's okay. It's going to be something that evolves and changes over time. It's kind of like fair weather fans where they're really excited and engaged fans during the high points, but when the low points happen, they kind of disappear a bit. So when you're going through difficult times, these fans can oftentimes blend in with a team. So thinking back a couple weeks ago to the idea of team, these fans might feel and look like possible teammates in the way that they can support you. They cheer you on and provide emotional types of support. In the same way, we should be looking at how we are fans to others. In the Bible, Moses leaned on Aaron and Hur to help provide support and encouragement when he got tired and had to keep his hands in the air to keep the Israelites winning. Their encouragement, and in this instance, physical support, helped Moses keep his hands up during the battle, which ultimately led to the Israelites winning. So these fans are super important. So some action steps to look at. And this is coming from you being a fan of others. So number one is I want you to look around and see who around you may be needing support or encouragement. In the world we live in, there is so much negativity and darkness. We have an opportunity to be the light to others by being fans for them. Then number two, once you recognize others that are struggling, to find someone you can really dig in deep with. So when you see them struggling, find a way to meet that need for them. It oftentimes does not need to be anything huge. It may be asking to take them simply for a cup of coffee. I know for me, in the fans, so to speak, in my life, when Rachel was battling cancer, several times I had friends ask me, hey, I want to go get a cup of coffee. And these were some of the most impactful moments of fandom, and I still vividly remember those moments together with those people in fellowship and just having that coffee that they asked me to go to. So find those opportunities. Maybe it's different for other people, but find something that you can be that fan and support those around you. This week's quote: fans, true fans, are hard to find and precious. Just a few can change everything. What they demand, though, is generosity and bravery. And that was by Seth Godin. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. I hope you got a little laughter out of the hair. It's not real, I promise. I wish I could grow this hair, but it doesn't happen. Have a great day and defeat the weak.